Bitcoin's alive, what you gon' do? Mempool fees are high. Ordinal. Where does it stop? Nobody knows. It's a revolution. Ayy, Bitcoin is the one, no substitution. Ayy, with Shizzy and Yagobi, it's Ordinal Revolution.
Welcome back to Ordinal Revolution. My name is Shizzy. On this channel, we cover the entire Bitcoin Ordinal ecosystem. What's up, guys? We have an awesome tutorial video for you guys today. So as you guys know, we're partnered with Fluid. Fluid is not only are they a lending and borrowing, but they're also a swap. And they're one of the first swaps on Bitcoin. There's some other ones, but we think Fluid is doing a great job. Kind of one reason why we partnered with them in the first place. So should be a fun one. Should be kind of go through each step. We're going to swap, we're going to limit, and then we're going to check to make sure the order's there. But let me bring in my partner for this one. My partner, as always, Mr. Yagobi. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, man?
What's going on, dude? So today we're going to do a Fluid tutorial. What can you tell us about Fluid for anyone who doesn't know?
Yeah, so Fluid was a project that first got on our radar when they joined one of our spaces. So I want to say it was one of our last Saturday morning spaces. They caught one of our very last ones because we got to a point where we just got so busy traveling and then also planning, right? But the thing that really caught my attention was these guys really knew their way around UTXO stuff, right? UTXO chains. They initially launched on Cardano, which the people that know the technology, Cardano is a UTXO model chain. So when they started coming over here and talking to our spaces, they just knew the lingo. They knew what they were talking about. And they were talking about possibilities that I just didn't know was possible with Bitcoin's limitations. So, time goes by about 3 weeks, and our good friend Kimmy, I think, reached out to us about Fluid again. We got in contact with them to get them on the show and just talk to them and stuff like that, and it just ended up turning into this great partnership. And look, they are definitely bringing competition to Liquidium, right? So they are borrowing and lending, like you mentioned. That is a big part of what they do, but it is permissionless. It is a different approach than Liquidium takes. Yeah. They don't use DLCs. And so the second part is the Rune Decks. And it just was something that actually they really started focusing on, I want to say maybe 3 weeks ago, a month ago, around that time period. And man, do they work pretty fast, right? They were able to really just kind of build that out really quickly, and now it's live on the website, right? And their approach to having a swap is very interesting because it is using liquidity in a sense once there is enough sell orders, limit orders placed on the site. That is considered liquidity. So if I wanted to swap into dog and there's enough sell orders to equal what I'm trying to do, or even if there's the sell orders are bigger than what I want to do, it can break it down for you on Fluid Tokens platform, which I really, really love. And I think this is gonna be exciting.
Yeah, definitely. The platform is unique, right? And it has that feel to it where you feel like you're kind of on MetaMask, but at the same time, the back end is completely unique and different than anything we've ever even looked at before. So, but when we had guys like Benny on, we knew right away this guy's going to be a star here. We had Jeff on for the very first time. We knew this guy is he's gonna do amazing things. And then we got the same feeling when we met Raul, right? And then more recently, the same way when we met McDurr and Fonzie. So it's the people that we really really pay attention to and really look forward to working with are these devs, man. And Raul is one of them. I'm just really excited to see what he builds going forward, right? This deck is amazing. The UI is great, and they're building quick. So, like you said,
yep, 100%.
All right, let's take a look at the actual deck. So this is the decks right here. If you go here, you get the swap, get the lending, and the dashboard, right? But you have the swap here. So the first thing you want to look at is obviously it's Bitcoin sitting here in dog. You can either buy dog or you can sell it, but there's plenty of other ones as well. You got the Satoshi Nakamoto, Epic, RSIC. RSIC Genesis Protocol, decentralized, inevitable. I can't even say this.
Inevitability, yeah.
Inevitability, yeah. Cook the mempool, Pups, Bitcoin Rune, Cinco Hamster, Bitcoin Dollar Cat, NUSD, Bank of Nakamoto, Cats and Sats, The Donald Trump, and Boss Cat Rocket Club. All right, for this tutorial though, I'm just going to sell my dog. I bought some dog earlier on the swap, just making sure I was able to do it correctly. And yeah, so I came here and right now I have 17,000 dog that I can sell. I'm going to sell 10,000. All right, so first thing you want to do here is you want to click over here and then start. So that's 10,000, and it's saying at the floor price, it comes to, I'm getting at 0.00808, 3 zeros and an 8, and I'm going to swap. Real simple, real easy, and it's going to come up. My wallet's going to pop up. All right. Then you got to sign in, and I'll do that really quickly. Should have been already signed in. All right, I'm signed into my wallet, and I'm going to show you guys. This is what it looks like. So we're swapping 10,000 dog for 0.0008. I'm getting my $57. Sorry. So it's exactly, looks great. And we're going to be paying a little hefty in fees because you got to remember it is 2 transactions that you're doing, and you're going to submit. And boom, swap is done. And within probably like what do you think? 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes, your swap's complete.
Yeah. So the one thing that people need to just understand is that, so the way that this is accomplished is because we are still using Bitcoin technology, right? So that the message to the seller or to the buyer is going to go out to them, notifying them. All they got to do is just sign it off, and then also the transaction block needs to go through. I think Raul mentioned that the longest wait that anybody's had for any of these is 3 hours. But if someone gets their notification quickly, then it could happen in 5 minutes plus whatever the block time is, 10 minutes or whatever. So yeah, I would say it's fair to kind of expect it possibly like maybe in like 30 minutes around there. So you can just kind of step away and then you'd be fine. The great part of this is really just kind of using. And this is something that I believe Magic Eden's been wanting to do the whole time. That's why they have that swap thing up there, but they just really haven't. Maybe not. I don't know if their bandwidth is there for their developers to really have time for it or what they're doing. But I mean, Fluid Token's already got it done. You know what I mean? Which is wild. So I really like this. It takes a lot of the trying to pick and see which one you want to get, what price you're going to pay, and all that stuff out of the picture. And you're not forced to buy like large chunks of things. So I love that.
Yeah. And hit close here. The exit up top, and it's going to bring you back to the DEX. And so there's a thing here. It's the leaderboard. So we've been talking to Raul about this, and it's finally here. So what is this leaderboard system?
The leaderboard system is going to be a point tally system, which is going to make trading like a competition with trading. There's going to be like rewards. I know that they're going to have a point dashboard very soon that's going to tally up all your points, and this is for like activity using the swap. One thing that I know that is really exciting is that they're going to really start tracking that and being more aggressive with it. I believe that they're going to have like a sort of possibly pass collection that's going to benefit everybody. They have a lot of stuff that's going to roll out here soon. I recommend you guys at least like messing with it. If you add liquidity, try to keep the liquidity on there. And when I say that, that means just creating a buy or sell limit order, right? Because when you do that, that creates the available liquidity for people to swap quickly. So the more buy and sell orders there are, the more available liquidity there is to be able to swap. So yeah, that's basically what they're going to be focused on a lot, right? So if you do add like a buy or sell limit order, I would say try to leave it at least 3 days. I know that's like a threshold they're looking at. 3 days of leaving that in there, and it's going to qualify you for certain things and points and stuff.
Yep. All right, guys. Now I'm going to show you guys how to do a limit order. So how the liquidity is there to do the swap is from limit orders. So what you want to do is if you want to, let's just say you wanted to sell some Bitcoin, right? You can do you can actually do it through the swap, or you can add your order there. But if you wanted to say I'm trying to get my order really cheap, I want to get it up there, you can kind of come down here and you can see the floor is 10,650, or is that 10.65 sats. So you kind of want to come in here, and let's just say you want to get rid of it pretty cheaply, and you think it's going to go down, so you want to get out. So I'll just put it at 10.1, and I'll place the order, and it's going to come up for me to sign, and it's going to explain to me kind of what I'm signing. That's my address. That's the hash. And then you hit sign. All right. And then I just made this, and I can go back to the dashboard. And I'll go to the swap and my orders, and you should see your order here. And there's my order. So, and that is how the liquidity is made, and that's how you swap. Really simple, really easy. Raul and his team, they really made it pretty idiot-proof, and especially coming from someone like me, who I have trouble sometimes figuring it out. But once I get it, I get it. But in the beginning, sometimes I struggle a little bit. But
yeah, I mean, my confidence in Raul and his team is just really, really starting to grow even more. Because this is not something that I feel like teams right now that are building runes exchanges are able to really just turn around in like 2.5, 3 weeks. Because like I know he's been wanting to release this for a bit, but like it really wasn't long, and when you think about it, a lot of people complain about like, oh, they've been talking about this forever. They've been talking about this forever. Those guys don't talk, they just deliver. So dude, I really, really, truly think that just them having that previous UTXO chain experience on Cardano really is going to benefit them a ton. And this is without any opcos added to Bitcoin Core. So imagine when that happens, how quickly they will be able to hop ahead if that happens, right? So it's amazing.
Like, it's kind of like Cardano was a test net for them, right? They kind of really spread their wings over there and really made something really amazing with their lending platform over there. So it was kind of easy transition when they realized Bitcoin, you could do this now, especially because of the Ordinal protocol. And, with runes being a UTXO model, you didn't have to do the transfer inscription and stuff like that. So it just made it easier for them to actually build something over here when runes really became what it is today. And that's, one of the top token standards on Bitcoin. And and you just kind of had some news today. I think you posted it. You had a Fidelity talking about runes, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, but yeah,
exactly.
Man,
so. Well, I mean, like TradFi is realizing that, hey, look, if we are going to mess with any of these alt tokens or coins or whatever you want to call them, we want to mess with the ones that are on the safest and most secure chain, the premier chain, and they're already talking about it. So it's making me super, super bullish on our entire ecosystem.
100%, dude. Yep. And having things like this swap, they're not going to come here and buy that marketplace style that we're used to, right? No, they want to come quick, simple, easy, come in, get out, do their business. They want to, and then just be done with it. So, but that looks like our tutorial, guys. Appreciate you guys watching with us, and stay tuned. We're going to have more tutorials for Fluid and some of our other partners as well. But definitely go check this out, guys. Get on that leaderboard, because they already have a token on Cardano, and it's coming, and it's going to be transferred to a rune. So not only will you have exposure to runes, but if Cardano does go nuts with they have 2 updates coming up, you kind of have exposure with that token with that as well. So it's kind of like a double standard of having exposure to many different many different ecosystems. So definitely one of the few tokens that I really, really want to accumulate when the time comes. But that's it.
Yep, that is it. Peace.
Ordinal Revolution.